I've cleaned up the 88 cylinder head and I think I can make it work.
I've given this 88 casting a clean up. I've taken the valve oil seals off. I've taken the lower spring mounts out. I've cleaned up these seats with a rotary wire brush and they don't look too bad. I think a lapping of a valve in there may be all it needs now. I've been able to get my rotary wire brush down these ports. They've cleaned up quite well. Still got a exhaust flange gasket in there. I think these valve seats have come up pretty good. Just a lap of the valve back in the seat is going to be all that's needed. The actual ports themselves cleaned out well. That's all just been done with a rotating wire brush. I've removed the exhaust flange gasket from there. The only mark I can see on the top is a little chip here that looks like it's actually been cut or something by a chain. Don't know how that's happened, but I don't think it's a problem. I'm going to clean up the valves that came out of here first that have got all the rust on them and just get a feel for how well they fit in these guides. Given that really this wasn't worn out as such, it's done probably 8,000 kilometres. My other bikes have done the same. I think I'm not going to be changing guides or fixing seats or putting new valves in it. I'm just basically going to put it back together with everything cleaned up and see how it goes. This is a valve out of the 88 with the rust cleaned off it, and I've tried it in the valve guide and it's nice and tight. I think can be used again. This is a valve from the 96 bike that's had the problems, and the first thing you see side by side is that the 96 valve is smaller because it's worn badly. It's the angle on the face of it is not 45 degrees, and it's got a lip showing at the base. Although the face is smooth, it's been pulling into the head, and that's probably because it's been out of adjustment and been banging into the head. So that valve's no good. The problem with the 88 valve is the pitting. Now the pitting on the face there, on the head of the valve there, probably doesn't matter. Pitting on the rear of the valve, so you can see this one has got a nice 45 degree angle on it. The mating face there is a bit pitted. I'm wondering whether I can get a lap that in to the valve face itself, the valve seat I suppose you call it. I'm not sure how that will go. Now the original exhaust valve is a lot better than this one. Doesn't have the corrosion on the front, doesn't have the pitting on the face there, and I think it fits the valve seat. Both run nicely in the guide. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and reassemble the 88 cylinder head with its original valves. See whether I can get them to seal properly. This is how I lap the valves. Found a bit of old tube. It's a tight fit on the end of the valve. I attached that to a drill. I had the valve in place and attached the tube to this end of the valve. I made up a little bit of paste from, that's a stick of polish that I dab onto buff wheel on my pedestal grinder, and I figure that's got some abrasive material in it. I made up a small amount of that by scratching a bit off this stuff into a container, mixing it with a bit of oil, effectively making a paste, and then applying that paste around the valve seat there, then spinning the valve using this method to against that valve seat. And you can see that valve seat itself is, got to have it in the right light to see. It's a nice width, no visual impairments on it, and the exhaust valve, if anything, came out even better. I didn't think it needed as much lapping. Try and get the light about right. I think the surface of the exhaust valve is pretty right. There's a little dot on it there, but otherwise, look, it's a bodgy way of lapping valves. I'm was tempted all afternoon to go and buy a sucker on a stick type lapping tool. I think that seat face there is pretty good to go. The intake is pretty good to go, and the valves hopefully are lapped in with the method I've used, given this one's the corroded piece of shit. Look, it's going to have some sort of seal. Whether it's perfectly airtight, I don't know. I don't think it's going to stop the engine running.
I'll put the springs back on these tomorrow and get them mounted up. Get out to your shed and have some fun.